at kind of the phenology of these plants as they change over the season. So I take measurements of both the plants as well as kind of the rocks. We actually geolocating those. We also took barrel cactus, and then we actually geolocating those with an iPac and a GPS unit. And we're taking pictures, as our cameraman is filming now, taking pictures of all the plants as we go along. And this is like a calibration panel to get the reflectances calibrated with respect to the sun. So Aaryn here is doing some recording of all the data, writing down with all the phenologies, all the plants. And tell us about it.
Okay. Well, we have a database here where we correlate the ARSC spectral readings. Wim takes 5 readings per target, and sometimes we make mistakes, and we're keeping track of how many spectra we took for each target, what the targets are, what the identity of the pictures taken from profile and from overhead, and what phenology they're, whether they're seeding, flowering, whether they're dropping their leaves, whether they're yellow, whether they look stressed, or whether they have a bright green sheen to them.
The other thing we're trying to do then with the spectra is like relate those to satellite data, and Aaryn is doing some research where he's going to do some mixture modeling. I guess you want to tell him about the buffalo grass here a little bit?
Sure. Buffalo grass is an invasive species in the Sonoran Desert, and if you look around, you don't see a lot of cover. There's a lot of bare ground, and this part of the desert is not fire adapted at all. And what buffalo grass does is it grows in these inner spaces and contributes a lot of fine fuel to the landscape and allows for these scathing wildfires that they'll take out saguaros and they'll take out palo verdes, which are not fire adapted. And what we're trying to do is look at the phenology of the site and determine where there's buffalo grass based on when things green up, when things dry down, and how much litters on the landscape. So my hypothesis is that the buffalo grass is going to show up as large litter patches over large bare ground.
So in some of the other spectral measurements we take, we can actually apply to other regions in the desert here as well, the sensory experimental range. We can do some spectral and mixing, trying to retrieve either the amount of greenness or the amount of soil or the kind of soils there are, or buffalo grass like Aaryn was just saying. And we're standing here at one of the oldest ecological monitoring sites on Tumamoc Hill. So it's a really unique site where we can do a lot of measurements and experiments without disturbing the area here with remote sensing. So Jahan, thank you very much for this camera work, and we hope to put this on the website soon.